For centuries, Westminster Abbey has been the heart of political and religious life in Britain. It was home to Parliament during the 14th century and has seen the coronation of every monarch with the exception of two. The event you are seeing now was another historic event, the funeral of the Queen Mother in April 2002. For over 900 years, the Abbey has been the burial place of many kings, statesmen, soldiers and poets. It is Britain's highest national honour to be given a resting place at the Abbey. As the Queen Mother's coffin arrived at Westminster Abbey, millions around the UK observed a 2-minute silence. Royals, VIPs and ordinary members of the public converged on Westminster to pay their respects to the Queen Mother and witness the end of another chapter in Britain's royal history. 79 years earlier, the royal matriarch had walked down the same aisle as a royal bride. Now, like many before her, this was a farewell in an atmosphere of spectacular but solemn appreciation. The Abbey is the collegiate church of St Peter in the city of Westminster in central London. Several times it has been reconstructed from a church originally built by Edward the Confessor in the 10th century. After the Norman church was demolished and replaced over a 30-year period beginning in 1245, development was halted for over a century due to a disastrous fire in 1298 and then the 50-year scourge of the Black Plague. Now one of London's top tourist attractions can add the discovery of the oldest door in Britain to its history.
It's only just been confirmed that this door, which we knew was an old door and which was very, very well made, actually goes back to the time of our founder, Edward the Confessor, and that this door was made probably for the abbey that Edward built, and that it was been so well made that it's been in use for nearly 1,000 years.
English Heritage, a government agency responsible for historic buildings, spent 3 months and nearly £4,000 conducting tests. It found that the wood used to build the door came from a tree that was felled between 1032 and 1064. The Abbey authorities are thrilled that the discovery of the door coincides with celebrations commemorating the founder, Edward the Confessor. The son of Ethelred the Unready, Edward reigned for 24 years between 1042 and 1066. While there was already an abbey on the site of Westminster, Edward is credited with its development. The central nave was completed soon after his canonisation as a saint in 1161.
It brings the past to life because when you pass through the door, when you look at the door, you can think that people have gone backwards and forwards through that door for just about 1,000 years.
On her final journey, the Queen Mother was farewelled by a 2,000-strong congregation, headed by her daughter, Queen Elizabeth II, and then British Prime Minister Tony Blair and his wife Cherie. The congregation inside the Abbey was accompanied in their prayers and hymns by thousands of people outside. Many had queued since dawn to pay their last respects. The atmosphere in the Abbey itself is heightened by its unusually lofty ceiling, which is over 33 metres high. The length is also impressive. When including Henry VIII's chapel, it is over 165 metres long. There are few Gothic cathedrals to match Westminster Abbey for its grace and beauty. The 6-foot by 4-foot oak panelled door, well made as it is, may not at first glance appear to be the treasure that it has become. It has opened to kings, politicians and priests. Today it leads to a storeroom, but who knows what it will witness over the centuries to come.